In the peaceful village of Nyanza, nestled near the shimmering waters of Lake Victoria in Kenya, lived a woman named Mama Nia. She was renowned for her generosity and culinary skills, known throughout the village and beyond for her delicious meals. Every evening, villagers would gather at her home, drawn by the enticing aroma of her cooking and her warm, welcoming nature. Mama Nia had no family of her own, but she treated the entire village as her extended family. She would often say, "No one in Nyanza should ever go to bed hungry." Her kitchen never closed, and her door was always open to those in need. Whether it was a bowl of savory stew or a plate of spiced rice, Mama Nia's meals were the heart of many communal gatherings, celebrations, and even everyday dinners. One day, a young man named Juma, an aspiring chef himself, decided to learn from Mama Nia. He admired her dedication and wanted to know the secret behind her flavorful dishes. Mama Nia, always eager to share her knowledge, welcomed Juma into her kitchen. She taught him how to pick the freshest herbs, blend spices to perfection, and cook with love and care. As days turned into weeks, Juma grew more curious about a particular ingredient Mama Nia would add to her stews and soups. It was a small, finely ground powder that she kept in a locked cabinet. Mama Nia was always very secretive about this ingredient, using it only when Juma wasn't looking. One night, driven by curiosity, Juma decided to stay behind after everyone had left. He waited until Mama Nia went to bed and then sneaked into the kitchen to investigate. He managed to unlock the cabinet and found a small jar filled with the mysterious powder. As he examined it, a chilling realization struck him: this was no ordinary spice. The next day, Juma couldn't shake off his suspicion. He decided to confide in his best friend, Amina, whose father was the village healer and knowledgeable about many things, including unusual substances. Amina and Juma took a small sample of the powder to her father. After careful examination, the healer's face turned pale. He revealed that the powder was made from ground human bones. Shocked and horrified, Juma and Amina decided to gather more evidence before confronting Mama Nia. They discreetly followed her to see if they could uncover more of her dark secret. One evening, they saw Mama Nia heading towards the dense forest at the edge of the village. They trailed her silently and saw her enter a hidden hut. Inside the hut, they discovered remnants of clothing and personal items that belonged to villagers who had mysteriously disappeared over the years. The horrifying truth became clear: Mama Nia had been using human flesh in her cooking all this time. With heavy hearts, Juma and Amina returned to the village and informed the elders. The news spread like wildfire, and the villagers, once filled with admiration and gratitude, now felt fear and betrayal. The elders decided to confront Mama Nia and brought the entire village to witness. When they confronted her, Mama Nia broke down in tears. She confessed that she had lost her family to a terrible famine many years ago and, in her desperation, had turned to dark practices to survive. Over time, her mind had twisted her initial act of survival into a macabre ritual, believing it was a way to keep her loved one's spirits alive through her cooking. The elders, though horrified, decided that such an act could not go unpunished. Mama Nia was banished from the village, never to return. The villagers, though saddened by the loss of their beloved cook and the betrayal they felt, were relieved to be rid of the darkness that had tainted their community. In the years that followed, Nyanza slowly healed. Juma, inspired by the ordeal, became a renowned chef who used only the finest and most honest ingredients. He ensured that the village always had enough food, continuing Mama Nia's legacy in a way that honored life and purity. The story of Mama Nia became a cautionary tale in Nyanza, a reminder of how desperation can lead even the kindest hearts astray, and the importance of transparency and trust within the community.